Did you know that the same quality trait in you that some people will absolutely love will be the same one that will make some people actually resent you? I need you to understand that this is even more reason why you need to consistently be your authentic, genuine self. Because the problem doesn't lie in the quality trait that you have, but it has everything to do with the varying problems that people have emotionally. There are just some people who are not well for whatever reason. And when you encounter them, something that a healthy person would see and that is they're going to love it, a person that's unhealthy is going to encounter that and it's going to make them behave in the opposite way. The one thing that needs to be stable is yourself. You need to be consistent, just be who you are. But there's another twist to this that I want to talk about that's especially difficult. What if the person that admires the trait in you and the one that resents the trait in you is the same person? Because that does happen. And this happens a lot in relationships that are abusive. It also happens in the workplace too, meaning all of the things that people were so impressed with that led to them hiring you, they turn out to be the same people after you're hired that can't stand you and resent you. They understand the value of who you are because so they hired you, but they don't like the way you make them feel once you're there. But back to the relationship piece. The same person that was attracted to the traits that you exhibited, who you are, your personality, all those wonderful things about you, can turn out to be the very same person that tries to destroy those same things. And it can be very confusing to people. And I do want to make sure I reiterate again, I have to often do this because people will automatically think that I'm speaking of men being abusive. It goes both ways. So I just want to reiterate that, okay? But back to what I'm saying is it becomes so confusing because they then don't, it's confusing. Like, do they or don't they like me? Like, why are they trying to change or why are they trying to destroy everything about me? How could they have liked me so much and then flip the script, right? So I think the point of me making this particular video is I just want you to know, especially when it's the same person that's doing it, it's mixed messages, it's very confusing. But I guess I just want you to know that no, you're not overthinking it. It is happening and it's possible, very much possible to happen. What you need to do in those situations, as much as you can, you need to be reality based, meaning you need to be a person that's a realist. And I'm telling you, one of the number one ways to help us make determinations in life about what's really happening when we're unsure of ourselves. How do you feel? How do you feel around that person? Do you feel like you're disliked? Do you feel like you're a bother? Do you feel like, you know, not warm and fuzzy? That's everything you need to know. And I think that some people wait around for like a real obvious thing to be done or said before they make a decision about how this person feels. But sometimes you don't need words and you don't need explanations. The way you feel is enough. And I know that feelings are not necessarily reliable, but I'm talking about there's many times that we know when someone does not like us. But we try to make excuses for it because of the confusion, because one time, maybe this person really did seem to like you or be into you. But I'm not talking about out the blue, you have a feeling and then you just obsess over it and go overboard. I'm talking about continually. You just feel like you don't belong, you're not wanted, so why would you have to sit around and wait for someone to verbalize that when all the indications are there? I need you to trust yourself in this. And I know it's very, very, very confusing. And sometimes it does take therapy to work through it because it's a major flip. Whether it's the workplace, and if it's the workplace and the writing is on the wall that you are not respected, you gotta do what you have to do. I always encourage people, no matter what the circumstance is, look for the best way that you can exit the situation safely. I really do hope that this helped. Until next time, please take care of yourself.